Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Chill and Spill. I am your host, Nubian. How is everybody doing? Have you missed us? Have you missed us? For those of you that tuned in for the last show, it wasn't last week, it was the week before that, when I had to literally walk off the show. My apologies for that. I was extremely ill. It just suddenly just came down on me, and it was something that I just couldn't ignore. There's no way I could have stayed on live. I was trembling like a leaf. My teeth were chattering. It was too much. It was just too much. But I'm here. I'm here now. Woohoo! It's Christmas. Crimbo. Yeah. And what does Americans say? It's crimmer.
It's Crema.
It's crimmer. How is everybody doing for the festive season? Wow. What can I say? We've had a few months. Actually, I don't think it's been a whole year yet. We've had Chill and Spill, but it's very, very close. And I must admit, I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and making the show what it is. Next year, we look for bigger and better things to come and greater topics. I don't know if we can get any greater than the topics that we've had, but yeah, this is what we're going to do. Okay, what we do each week, we talk about how everybody's been. We have wonderful Zuz on your right, and we have wonderful Benson on my left. I'm not going to lie. I was sick for the whole week, got better, and then I feel like something's trying to hit me again. But you know what? I'm here, and that's the main thing. So that is me right now. Apologies for the late show as well. I really apologize for the late start of the show, but it's Christmas Eve, and you know, even though it's Christmas Eve, I still feel like I needed to make an appearance and give you a nice Christmas special. We've got a live phone line each and every week, but today is very, very special. If you would like to big up your family members and wish them a Merry Christmas and your festive messages, you can call the studio on 07903 129 265. That's 07903 129 265. Give us a call and just feel free. Be happy. You know, not to be afraid of. How is everybody doing? How are users?
Getting there. It's been a busy week, obviously, closing down from work and the everyday Monday to Friday life, and then also preparing for Christmas, doing all the seasonings, I'm not gonna lie, I started some of the cooking today. So I'm absolutely shattered. And then, I don't know if you can hear, but I'm starting to get a cold. My nose is blocked. So I'm
Oh dear.
gung, gung, gung.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, Zuz. How are you, Benson? How are you doing?
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man, may I give thanks, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. How's your week been?
No wonder why them name it week, call it week, you know. So wish if them could change the name to strong and then probably me would be strong, but
Oh, God. It started.
Oh dear. Welcome aboard, Lunar Lounge podcast. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Season greetings to you. How
Season
are you
greetings.
doing? Nice to have you on the show. So the time has come where we are wondering what the hot topic is tonight. Wow, I just about got it in.
Oh, my God.
I thought the microphone was going to fly off. Seriously, what is the hot topic tonight? For those that saw the flyer before, it is a 2023 recap. We are going to recap on the shows that we've had throughout that we hold close to us.
Yeah, all the really fiery shows.
Yes.
The fiery topics.
Exactly. And Welcome aboard, Roses. Welcome aboard.
Welcome
Season
aboard.
greetings to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I hope everyone's done all their food and their cooking and everything already, you know. Yeah. Because on Christmas Day, you don't want to be doing all of that.
Exactly.
You know, you want to
It's
be
long.
relaxing.
It's long.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do like the rice.
The sides.
Finish off the sides. Finish off the
You don't want to be
gravy,
doing no
maybe a
main
cool
cooking. Not unless you haven't got a
roast
big menu.
potatoes.
Yeah, if you ain't got a big menu, that's fine. But if you have, then yeah, try and get it all done today so you can have a nice, relaxing Christmas.
Yeah.
You know? So, yes, we're going to have a recap on the 2023. One of the shows that we really enjoyed doing was My Body or Yours. Now, for those that tuned in for that show, you're all thinking, what does that mean, my body or yours? So that was a topic where we spoke about women, especially, because not just women, but men go for it too, where they idolize somebody else's body, and they go through great lengths to achieve this body. So, what do we say about that?
Well, like I said before in the last topic, no. Okay? Because it doesn't matter how much changes you make, there's something that's always going to be missing inside. And until you fix the inside, it does not matter what the outside looks like. So all these girls getting BBLs, bigger bums, smaller waist, lipo, whatever. Obviously, it's your preference. No judgments. But, however, when you're continuously trying to change your appearance, it means that there's something deeper going on. There's something deeper, 110%. So I feel like you need to work on the inside and appreciate the inside so then you can love the outside.
And you know what as well? I feel like a lot of people that do get their bodies done, there's nothing wrong with their body in the get-go. I mean, obviously, women, we always criticize ourselves as it is. Oh, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't like this, we don't like that. You know, but a lot of the times, there's nothing wrong with the body before you get it done. And then...
But you can't tell them that, though.
No, you can't tell them that.
You can't tell a person that my
No.
body is not right. They're just going to... That's what they're thinking. That's their opinion. They see themselves every day, you know. So we're not necessarily inside and we don't know what's going on. But you can't tell them, oh, you look fine, and they're just going to believe it. They have to believe it themselves.
That's it. Benson, you wasn't... I don't think you was there for that show. I think you was, actually.
Well, for to be honest, 2023, it has been good in terms of the shows, and I've been always complimenting you guys about the topics and the awareness that it brought to a lot of people, including myself, and some of the topics that you have discussed. As for me, if a lady want to do whatever she wants to do, or a man, because man is also a part of that side of the world, but if they want to do it, that's their business. But preferably, my preference is not too overboard. And then if I was in the dance hall now, and I was speaking about the dance hall, the part that I would say, if I'm in the dance hall and playing some music, I would say, I love when the boobs are not done properly, and then it will give me more time to play with it. You understand what I mean? Because it keeps moving. So you know,
so natural.
Yeah, there's a little fun side of it.
Yes.
And for the ladies who have done it and who are satisfied with their bodies and their partners are satisfied, it's up to them, you know. But for me personally, on that aspect, if I have to go for somebody who looks like that, based on what my eyes have seen, I guess God have created so many beautiful women around the world wherein I don't think I would prefer to stay on the natural side.
Okay.
You know?
Welcome aboard, Sarin. Welcome aboard.
Welcome
Good night to you.
aboard. Good
And happy
night.
birthday to you for Boxing Day.
Yes.
Happy birthday to Serin
for Boxing
for
Day.
Boxing Day. We're not going to be live on Boxing Day, so I'll do it now.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday
Um,
to ya.
Welcome aboard, Doreen. Welcome aboard. Season greetings to you all.
Hi, Dory.
And I hope you lot are all doing well and are not doing too much. Yes, so my opinion on My Body or Yours. Welcome aboard, Paul Elliott. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Season greetings to you. Yes, my opinion is, well, you know, each to their own. The key thing here is just try your best to love yourself as much as you can. It's very, very important. Inside and out, your personality, you know,
Absolutely.
your flaws, you know, and if you're going to do something, make sure you're doing it for yourself and not others.
Yep.
Because a lot of people, they say, oh, I'm just doing it for myself. And I feel like sometimes that's a little bit of a lie, actually. Yeah.
Sometimes they're trying to follow the trend.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Trying to follow the trend.
No following the trend.
Social media is very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful indeed. And remember, those that are in the spotlight and they've got a lot of money, they will go to the top surgeons and get stuff done.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are going on the cheaper way and are facing a lot of problems.
Oh dear.
Yes, and we want you to live healthy.
Yeah.
We don't want you to go through
Live
all of
good
this.
life.
Yeah, we don't want you to go through all of this and you just end up with more problems than you did before. You know, that's not what the aim is here. You know, so big up everybody anyway. If you're doing whatever you're doing to yourselves, just make sure you be careful and healthy and do a lot of research before you consider doing anything that drastic.
This serious.
Welcome aboard, Mark. Welcome, Mark the Spark, DJ.
Welcome aboard. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you in Portugal.
Wow, you're in Portugal. Lovely, lovely, hot Portugal. Season greetings to you, Mark. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a 2023 recap of all the great shows that we've had and all the great topics that we've covered throughout the year. You know, so good evening, Christine.
Good
Welcome aboard.
evening. Welcome aboard.
Season greetings to you, my dear. Yes. And the other topic. Oh. Israel is in the building. Yes, Israel.
Pick up yourself, Israel, each
I
and every time.
See you.
This serious.
This serious.
Oh dear.
Oh, I think this topic is a little bit of a tough one. Is oral a deal breaker?
Yes.
Is it a deal breaker, oral?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I've said that before, but then I kind of whittled down and said, look,
If you didn't
obviously-
see that show, this is a good time. This is a good time to like, share, follow, and subscribe. That way, you can go onto the YouTube page and look at click live videos, and you'll see all of the videos. And I'm telling you, that was an all-female panel,
Yeah.
and it was fire. That was part 1. Yeah, we've still got part 2 to come.
Yeah.
And that's going to be in 2024. So if you don't want to miss that show, you have to make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
It's very, very important. Yes, and put your notification bell on. So every time we're on live, you'll get a notification. Is oral a deal breaker? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, come on, Zuz.
Yes.
Stop it
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
it's just my preference.
No.
Boy, look.
I don't
okay,
believe
let me
so.
be real. It's not an absolute deal breaker because obviously, like I said, I feel like I've said this before in the previous show. Obviously, if things are going good with your partner, you're loved up, everything's going great, and that's the one thing that they don't do. Obviously, you're not just gonna drop them and be like, you know what, you don't do that, so I'm gonna keep it moving. However, it is high on my list.
This
Okay.
serious.
It's high on my list, whether it's the shopping list, the Christmas list, the business list. It's high on the list.
Oh my dear. I feel like I don't know. A lot of people, when you speak to the females about it, a lot of females say that is a deal breaker, and they're not having it. I feel like the panel was split.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the panel
some
was
people.
split.
Yeah, the panel was split.
However, I feel like if we was to do it again, things
yeah,
could
yeah.
change.
Things
change.
could change. Things could change because sometimes when it comes to the oral, if you don't know what you're doing, that's when I feel like, you know what, just forget it.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I don't want
please.
it anymore. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's what puts off a lot of people. If you don't know what you're doing, just don't bother with it. Just
Yeah.
stick to the basic stuff.
Basic, basic stuff, she said. I don't want basic. No.
You don't basic.
I don't want basic.
Nice old school traditional basic.
Listen, if you're gonna colour, yeah, don't be colouring in the lines with me. Colour outside the lines.
Color everywhere.
Colour everywhere.
What is all this about? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should ask Benson about this.
Whoa!
The face says it all. I can't
So there's
do.
no comment. I thought he was gonna say no, sir.
As a man, is oral a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, you have to answer the question as well. Sorry. If and we're talking about, obviously, when you're talking about yourself, you're talking about you receiving that.
If
Is
you
it
don't
a-
receive it, is it
Yeah.
a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Why? No, we can't like when I pull in my diary. Cause you what happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. You see, when it comes to certain things, whomsoever want to be on a certain clique, on a certain club, you understand? It's up to them. But remember, when you're a part of a certain club, it's not everybody is going to be a member. You understand?
Okay.
And
Okay.
unfortunately, them never give me no membership.
Oh,
I didn't get any membership. But
Okay.
here what happened now. It's like,
I see you, Mark.
personally, I'm not going to tell no one to do what they want to do. You get what I mean?
You're not going to force anybody.
I'm not force and I'm not going to ask.
That's it.
The choice is theirs.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, that's
As
a fair answer.
long as me enter the bedroom and me not see no whip and all them something, them the good. And all them,
Was it handcuffs?
yeah, what I show the name?
Which one?
There was this show with this guy and this lady, and him have like a dungeon where him have him heap of sex
Oh, I
toys.
know.
that 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that doesn't mean there are aspect of human beings and human body parts that you can explore without being a member of certain club. You get
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes.
So it's a thing wherein if it's like, as women will always say, there's a lot of men who aren't, they have been involved in the sexual activities for years and whatever it is. But it all comes down to perfecting your art. And then when you do perfect your art, you don't have to do certain things for the person to be satisfied. And then on the other aspect of it again, about love making and being intimate with a person. What I've realized that is that ladies, if you want to know when a woman lie, find out about it after sex. Because 90% of them lie.
Why?
That is because why me come to that conclusion. Right? Remember, to me, every female have a best friend.
Yeah.
And remember, their best friend, right?
Yeah.
They are the judge and the jury. And every activity that I feel that goes on with a person, that lady share it with somebody else.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, I know you're going to say no.
No, but I
No.
get what you mean.
I
I'm not,
know
not-
you're going to say no.
No, we understand what you
Because
mean.
the main reason why I've held conversations like this before, and if I was sitting in your seat or your seat, I would be saying no too. You get what I mean? So it's quite understandable, right? But the fact remain that 98% of ladies, especially when they do meet someone for the first time,
Yeah.
it is not a secret between that she and her partner. That time, they will tell a friend what went on and also discuss the man performance. And that is a fact. And no woman on the face of the earth can never say they have never done that before.
No, they
No,
can't.
we can't say
They
you've
can't-
never
you-
done
They
it.
can't
So-
say you haven't done it.
But you can say you've learnt
Yes, so
from your mistakes from
yeah,
doing it.
Yeah.
so confession is good for the soul. I know I would caught you guys out.
Oh dear.
I know I would caught you out. So what happened is when they do discuss that, yeah,
Yeah.
when they're having that activity with their partner, ladies tend to lie to the man if they're satisfied, yes or no, because they don't want to hurt the man's feelings, and the man will maybe, babe, so was last night, and oh, it was over the top, and then tomorrow morning them say, boy, man, the boy did something last night, and the boy was, me not even gonna tell you, him pop down. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that part of our lives and love making, if we should be really and truly 110% honest with our partners, then we would maybe have to explore to another level. And what I realize is that
Yeah, go ahead.
one of the main thing that I think that causes this problem is lack of communication between the individuals when that is happening. Because if they don't communicate, some people will say, well, when at them time, they will not have no time for talk. But oh, yeah, go get to know what the person love. So that is the time to me wherein you use your expertise to find out if the lady is comfortable, if she is happy with that, and if she's
But I think
satisfied.
that also depends
Hang
on...
on a minute,
yeah,
one second.
Yeah,
We
go on,
have
the
to-
comments.
we have
the
to-
comments
Oh
are
dear.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we have to cover the comments. What's the Lunar Lounge saying? What's Israel saying? Israel.
Israel said you can get membership still, laughing.
Oh dear, you can still get a membership. It's still available.
I'm some too old now.
This serious.
And Mark, what did Mark say?
Mark says, laugh out loud. You are keeping a straight face, girls. I love oral. Talking about it, though, not the other. Lol. And then he says, I wrote the last joke so wrong. I thought oral was just talking about it. Lol. Taxi for Mark. Taxi! Taxi!
We are say.
That's so
Mark.
funny. What's Christine? Christine says, no, Benson. Some people may do that. For me, what goes on in the bedroom is between the two of you. This is very personal to me. Yes, I agree.
That's how when you get old.
I was about to
That's
say
how
that
old
when
that
it
is,
comes
when you're mature.
when you get older.
No, but okay. Go on, Nubian.
No.
Sorry.
When you get older, this is why I said to Benson earlier that you may have discussed that when you was a bit younger and immature. But once you know what's going on, you keep that to yourself between you and your partner because it has nothing to do with them. Because moreover, when you do speak about your personal experiences with your partner, 9 times out of 10, the woman giant teeth your man.
Oh.
So
yes.
yeah, so
Oh,
you know
yes.
what?
Whoa.
Yeah. It's none of your goddamn business.
But at the same time, I also feel like it depends on the person. So if you've met someone and it's a casual thing, and
Yeah, if it's
so
not serious.
you might be more open, be like, yeah, me and him, whatever, and yeah, it was good or it was not good or whatever. And that's it. Even if it wasn't good and you was faking it or whatever, you would tell your friend. But if it's someone that's your man, that's your boyfriend or your
But the thing is,
husband or
but sorry to cut you, but sometimes you have to think of it like this. You may feel like it's not going to be no one serious, and then what if it turns out that that person there, what you thought wasn't serious, turns out to be serious. Then what?
Yeah, no, that's very
It'll be
true.
too late then, 'cause you've already talked
obviously
the things.
it'll be too late then, and at the
Yeah.
same time, it depends who you're talking to, what friends you're talking to. Do you know what I mean? And it depends also on how explicit are you when you're chatting to your friends. You're
Yeah.
not- like
What are you
you
talking
could say it
about?
in passing, and be like, yeah, like I got down yesterday, but it was good. Just that's it. But if you're
Going into real detail.
like real detail, then you can't expect the woman not to think, let me see if I can get a little taste.
Yeah. Israel said, yes, it's about communication with each other. And communication is a must between two people who are intimate.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
communication, because everybody's different. So what the last person liked, the next person might not like that. So communication is definitely top of the list, I feel.
Yeah, Christine says it is still personal, whether it's a fling or otherwise, and that's very, very true as well. Like,
I agree with that.
yeah, I agree with that. But again, it just depends on the type of person you are, the friends that you have, and like you, Nubian and Benson was saying, it also comes with age. If you're young, you're gonna share your experiences with your friends and whatever. But when you're older, you're like, nah, that's my business.
You know what
that's
happened?
not,
Mark, you love this show. We love you too. Big up Epics Radio. Big up Epics Radio. Welcome to the show and
welcome
You know what
to
happened?
the show.
You know, there when Lady Christine said something just now, yeah? But you want me laugh. Let me tell you something. There's some woman tongue no mature none at all. They mature in age and they mature in body, but them tongue no mature. But when Lady Christine said, you keep that part to yourself. When I make that reference, I mean, if you have never ever done that before, you get what I mean? So even before you were mature, at some point in time, you must share that part of it with one of your friends. Because it's the norm
Yes.
to ladies to do that.
Yeah.
So even though it comes with maturity, don't take yourself out of the equation if you have ever done it before. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what happened is, the more we have your partner and you be more open with your partner, that is the time we're in now. You don't have to be a part of it. Because remember, in everything there's techniques. Right?
Right.
Right.
Because it's just like opening a car engine. Right? And you want to get to the piston. Before you get to the pistons, you have to take off the engine block, the top there. And you have to open the bonnet of the car before you get to that part. So everything has steps. And not all of us as men has mastered the craft of that part. Now, it's up to the ladies now to be open with your partner to say, look, don't touch me there, or hear what happened. Your fingers them too coarse, your finger need a little hair oil or them little thing there, or some
Sorry.
cooking oil or them something. You understand what I mean? So if ladies communicate with them partner more, cause you have some ladies when it come to that time, they will talk as much, when it come to that then time, all them do a silent night, You get what I mean? And you say, you alright? You get what I mean? And eyes all a roll all over the place, and you hear some sounds where you never hear before and all them things. Now you wonder if a fox is outside.
Oh dear. Someone
Meanwhile,
press it for me.
yeah, so
Oh dear.
Thank you.
and it's the norm, you understand? So if the mechanic now, who is, or the surgeon who is performing that operation, if he knows what he's doing, then the oral partner of it even come into it. I think personally, the oral part come into some people's life when the engine block fail. And if the engine block fail, then and it cause for you to resort to that aspect of it, it's fine. And you have some man to see way you not have no behavior with them tongue and no control with them tongue. Same way. You get what I mean? So there are things with your partner wherein it's a matter of being open, and likewise the men also is being open with
To
each
what?
other.
To what? To
Yeah.
what you like
Yeah,
as a preference?
but yet
yeah.
still, for me personally, who no want have them borders and them boundaries or wherever it is, that's fine. It's fine by me, and they can do what they want. And I think, in my space where I'm supposed to have the choice of do what I want to do, and if I don't want to, don't ask me. It's just like,
Yeah, no, I
you
I
get what I
get
mean?
that, but it's not like I've been in relationships where that's not a thing. It's not something that we do, and it's been fine. Do you get what I mean?
True.
It's just it's not. It hasn't. It was no issue. It didn't bring any issues or anything like that. Obviously, it you know it drifted apart. However, that wasn't one of the reasons, and it wasn't a main reason either. It was not on the topic, and it's just something that we didn't do together. But doesn't mean that I did not like receiving that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I was still happy with being with my partner at the time. So like I wouldn't say it's an absolute deal breaker, but as I've gotten older,
Are you backtracking?
No, I'm not backtracking.
Okay.
As I've gotten older,
Right.
I just know what I like. Do you get what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, you know.
No, I'm not backtracking.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Because Michael Jackson's, you know. Yeah.
What dear?
Yeah. Christine. Christine says, me personally, not with a friend, but I have with my mum and my sister. So
Yeah.
when I was a lot younger,
Yeah.
she taught the things
Yeah, man.
with
Yeah.
her mum and her sister.
Yeah.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Welcome aboard, Faye. Season greetings to you. She said she seemed to have some trouble signing in earlier. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Ask Israel. He would know. Astrologer. What's happening?
Isn't it Mercury retrograde or something like that?
Welcome aboard, Andrea, Adrian, Kiwan, John. Welcome aboard. Season greetings to all of you, and I hope everybody's doing good.
Yes.
This is Chill and Spill, and I'm your host, Nubian. And tonight, we are talking about the 2023 recap on all the shows that we've had throughout the year.
That is
The number, we've got a telephone number. Let me run that number by you again before it slips my mind. If you would like to send season greetings to your loved ones, friends and family, feel free to call the studio live on air. The number is 07903 129.
265
That's 07903 129.
265.
There you have it. So give us a call in. You know, it's lovely to send season greetings to your loved ones and friends and your family at this time of year, if you would like to. Israel, what's Israel saying?
Israel says, now listen to this, guys. Israel says it's very interesting to see how things like religion, culture, movies, social media, and other things within our community have an effect on how we view sex or oral sex. Sorry, can we just get a clap
Yes.
for that?
Yes.
That
for that
point.
For that point there.
That point right there, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's so true.
Yes.
I feel like you said, religion, culture, movies, social media, and many other things have an impact on what we do with your person in a relationship. When you're having intimacy,
Exactly.
it really shouldn't affect it, because it's you and that person in that room.
That's it.
But because of your environment, because of your surroundings, because of your religion and other things, you limit what you can experience in terms of intimacy with your partner. And that person could be your soulmate, but you're limiting your experience because of all these things.
Yes.
You know how long it take you
Um,
to find soulmate? You
So
think a soulmate just come up where you know
No,
a person
no,
for 2 or 3 years and you
no.
think it's a
But do
soulmate?
you think there's more than one? Let's talk about it.
What?
more than
More
one
than one
soulmate.
soulmate.
You feel different about every individual, and based on how an individual not even communicate with you or whatever it is, that determines how deep and if the levels that if they are on your level. You get what I mean? It's not a soulmate doesn't to me come along in a short period of time
No.
because it
No, I
takes
agree.
time to understand each other, to know if we have the same likeness, the same like to do the same things, have the same interests, find the same things funny, right? And can communicate with each other on anything. Because what happen is, if you notice, even in relationships, they a lot of people may not discuss that in their relationship, but a lot of relationships have limits onto things that they cannot discuss. A lot of persons still find it hard to open up to their partner about certain things. And the thing is, we have been living our lives, but I realize that a lot of individuals have been in denial. And when you're in denial, it's something like it's locked in the closet.
Yeah.
Because you will say to yourself, oh no, I'm not like that, I'm not like that. But when you don't do self-searching or whatever and be that open with yourself and for your partner to accept you for the the person who you are, then comes difficulties. So
Yes.
finding a soulmate to me takes a long period of time.
Definitely.
Yes, I agree. Great point. Israel says, but don't you feel it's important to experiment and try new things with your
Yeah.
partner?
Well, I've always wanted to be an astronaut, but not a researcher.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
God.
cause even with that, Israel, it also takes time for you to know that individual. Remember, as I mentioned before, and I think this is one of the things we're in, not because I'm not a part of that club, but I can still share a conversation or two. One of the key thing about this whole thing is with men and their ego, and men are afraid of what that individual might say to somebody else. Because a lot of men has been a victim of that scenario. And
Okay.
yeah.
So basically,
It's
after
something to be ashamed of.
yeah,
Yeah,
like after
because
being intimate, and then the girl just
yeah,
blasts you.
it all depends on and this is where it all boils down to um tradition or where you're from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
culture.
Your
culture.
culture. Yeah, I was going to say that, but thank you very much. No, your culture. Now, in Jamaica, from I was growing up, that hasn't been a part of our culture, to be honest with you. And there are certain cultures, certain parts of the culture that you will withhold. Now, another thing that comes into play is exposure.
Yeah.
Because since you have been here in England, I've noticed that it is something totally different wherein there are things that happens in society. It is acceptable here and people will have and welcome you with an open arms. In Jamaica, you're being talked about for 7 days.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it all depends on your culture and what happened to, not saying that they're not doing in Jamaica now, because what happened is Jamaica has been I think being westernized
Right.
to a lot of things and be more open, but yet
That's probably
still
through social media.
yeah, and exposure also because a lot of them have been traveling and social media likewise. So that now maybe the society now is split in two, and then they're undercovers. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
songs as well these days
Yeah.
that are very explicit
Yeah.
and talk about what the man should do down below. Yeah, there's a lot of explicit
and
songs.
there's a lot of explicit songs from men as well.
Yeah,
about what they
I think that
would
was
do.
first. I feel like it took a time for women to express themselves through songs on what they like from the man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
the man was definitely more forthright when it came to that.
The comparison is too far because what happens, remember, even if you listen to, like, say, if you should say reggae music and hip hop music, remember that it was male dominated for years.
Exactly.
Yes, for
So,
sure.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
true.
So
Yeah.
that is another aspect of that.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Faye says, not necessarily. You could find your soulmate very quickly. It could be quite instant.
May God help me on that one.
No, I agree. It can.
And
Some-
how long that relationship will last.
Welcome
could
aboard, Jackie. Welcome aboard.
Jackie.
Season greetings
season
to you.
Greetings. No, just let me say on this point. Sometimes
Yeah.
in life you've
Yeah.
got to go through certain steps.
That is
Stepping
like
st-
buying a lottery or
Yeah.
finding a needle in a haystack.
No, but think of it like this:
Yeah.
even when you win the lottery,
Yeah.
you was meant to win it
Yeah.
within your
But if
lifetime.
you
It was
find-
already
How many
written.
persons
Do
have
you get what
found
I'm
their
saying?
soulmates, yeah? I don't mean to cut you. On a short period of time, and they are still with that person. The percentage is very, very small.
But we can't say the percentage is small just
It
because
is.
no one
It
has
is.
spoken to us about it. I feel
It
like we
is.
need to do the correct amount of research.
Me do it
And the
before.
stats.
to
Me do
and
it
the
before.
stats.
Me do it
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
All right.
I know. I've got a
Calculate it.
very good friend. Yeah, who who literally
Mm.
met this person. Yeah, in a short period of time.
Mm.
And they are now happily 7, almost 8 years in deep.
And actually, they're in the studio right now.
Big up
Actually,
yourself.
They're in the studio right now as we
Yeah,
speak.
but you're talking about 7, 8 years. That
And
is a long period
and
of
they're like a
time.
cheerleader in the corner. Sorry, Benson.
But that is still a long period of time. But I did not say it will not happen, but the percentage is very, very low. And here what happened. Remember, let us be realistic. How many persons remember those things happen in the long time days where
Back in the days.
couples are together 50 odd years, 60 odd years.
Yeah, yeah.
And more. Some persons have been together from primary school.
Yeah.
Because unless you're just saying like soulmate wherein the friendship lasts for a period of time. When you said soulmate is do and die and a ride and die until the end.
Yeah.
Like Chucky.
Israel said it is Mercury retrograde, hence why if a lot of you can't log on or is having difficulty, it's because of this reason. A lot of people may not believe so in believe in astrology, but if you look around you and your everyday life, what you go through, there's a lot of things that will let you know that it's Mercury retrograde going on as we speak.
Yeah, search it up. If you don't know,
Search it up.
It
Search
up.
it up. Yep.
You'll find a lot of information on that.
So yes, so that was that topic, and the next one, what was really fire on our show. I feel like we've got time just for one more because we have got a live music show after this, so we're not going to go on too long tonight. Can infidelity be forgiven?
Ooh. Ah. It's a difficult one. I mean,
Oh dear.
it's a very much oh dear.
No,
No,
ask the people
sir.
them ask
This
the people
serious.
them who have that in who said the person are them soulmate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
person
Yeah. Yeah.
them that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the soulmate person.
Can infidelity? No. No.
No, the person
No,
said
the person said no. Infidelity cannot be forgiven with my soulmate. But if
See?
you're in a situation, you might feel different.
And I agree. You might feel different, and it depends because
And it depends on your temper.
It depends on the infidelity, though. Are we talking about
No, but
a
it-
full
and-
blown affair? Are we talking about this person just it was just one kiss?
You might
And
be
then
very
that was it.
hot-tempered. You might be like, you know what? You speak about it and, you're fine. Yeah, you know what? I'll forgive him. But then the time that it happens, that's when you don't recognize yourself.
I don't know. It's very like I can have an opinion, anyone can have an opinion on it, and until you go through it yourself, you're never gonna really know what you're actually gonna do. You're just not, And I haven't experienced that. Thank you God, but
Yes.
you don't know what you're gonna do. So I can't even like the mind that I have now because I haven't experienced it will be like no kind of thing. But again, what if I'm married? It's a whole different ball game. Do you get what I mean? If you've been with the
But the
person
thing
for a
is,
very long time,
Another
it's just a
thing
different
is,
ball game.
even if you do forgive, would you be able to trust again? That's another
And that's
thing.
another thing.
And that's
Oh,
why it's so
just-
important.
It's very important.
That question, can infidelity be forgiven? Because when you're with somebody, you build trust with that person. And then you break the trust. And then you have to build back trust.
yeah.
It takes time. And the time that it will take to build the trust, they might just be cheating throughout that whole period.
It's just long.
Faye says, I'm talking about a connection whereby you both feel like you've met before. It does happen. Well, yeah, it definitely happens, Faye. We're not saying it don't happen.
Yeah, and she said it, and you just can't believe
The
feelings
feeling you both have
Yeah,
for
yeah.
each other.
It felt like you met in a past life
No, the
or
feelings
whatever.
where you think you have, because the individual can be lying.
Yes,
You
it
never
can
put
be.
the individual on a lie detector to find out if them feel the same. You know how much
But
time
who does
woman tell
that?
me?
No one does
You
that
know
in
how much
human-
time we as human being lie? That me I tell you. Where the woman I say, me feel that way that feel, I'm say, me too. And that time when me really look into it, me I say, when me go back and observe it, me not really feel that way.
Yeah,
but
but
the way she corner me, and that is what ladies have to understand. There are certain questions
dear.
you cannot ask a man because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, say, yes, babes, me feel that same way too. Would you want us to try and walk on the water? I will do anything for you, baby. Let's go and try. So you have to, ladies, it's like, that is why sometimes, me personally, there are certain things I don't like discuss because it always upset me with the thinking of women and how men use sweet talk and sweeping off on the foot. I'm not like when me buck up on a woman when I really have so much sense to be wise about how men can trick you verbally.
Yes, absolutely.
Ladies,
I agree.
you have to realize those sort of things.
Yes.
What's genuine
No,
and what's
yeah,
not?
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ladies, don't get it twisted. When it comes to certain things, I am very, very upset of how naive you guys are. Me not lie to you. You make man tell you too much sweet talk and then sweeping off on the foot. And your head just get twisted. Oh, he's my man. You don't know that, baby. Him uncle tell you that.
Yeah.
He only says that to you because you're there.
Yep.
And he's not going to tell you that I'm not really in love with you because you tell him say I love you. All of those things take time. If you're going to tell me that we feel like we met before, me I go tell you the same thing. Me I'll
Yeah.
dream when your mother have you when you're just a born.
It's
And me
serious.
too. So those are the things for you to know an individual. It takes time.
Yeah, it does.
And it takes testing.
Yes.
You know what me hate? My glass run out of drink. My bourbon run out. You know what happened? Make it stay. Mama tell you something. Mama take off my eyeglass. Because that's why sometimes I don't like when people talk some things I don't like. This is the whole thing with human being and ladies. It doesn't take a man nothing at all for a man get a woman. Because a man get a woman through verbal actions.
Yeah.
I've seen men see lady in a relationship, good marriage. And him said to me, I forget that woman. Right? If it take me years, me I forget her. And the man send flowers about a year and a half. And fruit basket to this woman.
Yeah.
And this woman never used to them thing there. For a year and a half, that lady had a ring in her, just a ring in her head. Me have to know who this individual is. That wasn't verbal. When him eventually meet up with the woman, the man a practice for a year and a half where him a go said to the woman, a tears come out of a woman's eye. the woman eye. And at the same thing with ladies where men use sweet talk and tell you what you want to hear. Soulmate take years.
Yeah.
Knowing an individual take years. Feeling a way for somebody, it just come natural. And after that, how much time as individuals where you see a lady, men see a lady and say, John, oh, that woman is sexy. More than life is sleep with her. And when you go sleep with her, John Paul not even would have stand up to the occasion. Him no want meet the sermon.
This
And the lady
serious.
will ask you what is happening and whatever. But you seen her. And then when you get that opportunity now, you don't even feel that way for her no more.
Yeah, that's very true.
That is how human beings are. That's why I tell you, me no good for them platform here.
Yes, man, talk the thing,
Yes,
No,
talk
man.
me
the
no good
things.
for them platform.
Yes,
Talk
man,
the
talk the
things,
thing.
That's
man.
why. No,
Talk
me
the
tell you.
things.
No, me tell you already that me no really like them thing here where because me no like your foolishness. I me like when women be stern. All right, you have some ladies. Look into it now. You have some ladies now. We tell you, say, boy, hear what happened now. Me I go take time for know a man. Yeah, I'm now give the man sex until 6 months time, 8 months time, 1 year time. Yeah? Sometimes you do it in the first week. Yeah? Some men will wait the 2 years or 3 years and whatever, and when him get it, him gone. And him will do it for the first night and him stay.
Yeah.
So it's everything in a life where it come to even man and women, it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Is catching the person at the right time.
Yeah, because
right time.
you could be the right
Yeah.
people for each other, but it's the wrong time.
Yeah, and the
And
wrong time.
Yeah, that's so true.
You understand what I mean? Because men will play the game in the ladies. I don't know if to be smart about it. You know how much men will tell on the ladies, I really, really want you. I will die for you. Call me and tell myself you act as a robber. And try hold up you and your man and see if the man no run left you.
Yeah.
Try that and see. Ladies, you have to be smart about this whole thing called relationship. And the whole thing's called life. A man will do what they have to
get the prize.
forget the price. And if the price, when him pull that rapper and it's not for them suit, we wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm full, my cup.
Oh dear.
Okay, Benson, we've heard you loud
Loud
and
and
clear,
clear.
honey. Loud and clear, and we love it. There's nothing wrong with being passionate about something. This is what this platform is about.
Yep.
You know, you air your views, you know, you may not like it sometimes, but this is reality and this is life. Christine says, for me personally, it'll be very hard because the trust has gone for her to forgive infidelity. And what's Rosie saying?
Roses says, infidelity, yes, it happened to me. Met up again after 15 years. Been with my partner now for 19 years. And it's all about trust and forgiving. Forgiveness is the main key. That's what she says. And that's
Wow.
amazing. That's amazing. Big up to you,
Big
Roses.
up
and to-
yourself,
and to your
Roses.
relationship. But do you know what? That just clarifies what me and Benson was just saying, and what we probably all think on the panel, to be fair, is that Roses, when you met with your now partner, now you've lasted for 19 years. I'm sure when you met 15 years prior to that, you were the right people for each other, but it was the wrong time.
That's it.
And that is all that's saying.
That's it.
It's the wrong time. And I'm
Yes.
sure it's taken you years to get to know each other, which is why you're now 19 years in.
That's it.
Because it's taken time.
That's it. And Christine says, true words, Benson. And Faith says, him get mad no. Welcome aboard, Destiny. Welcome aboard.
aboard.
Festive greetings to you, my dear. What else is Faith saying? Faith says, nothing wrong with the platform. This is where you air your views. Nothing wrong with being passionate about your views. At Benson.
Yeah, infidelity. Me not even can call the name. Hear what happened. You were forgiven, you know. And this is how that part, the word that we mentioned earlier on name, soulmate, come into being. Because you see, soulmate, that allow you to forgive, you know.
Yeah.
That part of it allow you to say, "Here what happened, we can get past this." You know, I'm glad when we don't talk about Christmas. Because I never really want to come on the show, you know, because from week through this Christmas thing, I'm not too really in a no heap of talking with nobody too tough through this Christmas thing. Because in my time I hear this. But me I gotta say something to you now. Now, when you have the person, right, and the person cheat, yeah, you call that word again, infidelity.
Infidelity,
Yeah.
yes.
If it is your soulmate, it's easier to work out because you know how meaningful that person is to you.
Yeah.
When it's somebody that you don't care about, you know business,
Yeah.
you don't really feel it.
Yep.
You get what I mean? And here what happened now. After the infidelity occurs, that is the time wherein you two as partners, right, is going to sit down and discuss it. You can't push it under the carpet.
No.
Anyhow you push it under the carpet. You know what I practice for this evening? I want to mentor Chelsea, you know. Yeah?
How did football
Yeah.
get into this?
Yeah.
Chelsea?
Yeah, them I want to mentor. Yeah. So here what happened now. Here what happened now. What a Christmas present the boy them give me, man. No, here what
Oh,
happened to me. Here what
wow.
Here what happened.
On to the next.
Now, this is the thing that people don't understand in relationship. Relationship is like, it's like any other thing. It's like your finances. Relationship is like
It's
getting
an
bills
investment.
at the end of the month. Because there's no way at all you're going to have just smooth patch.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's going to be bumps in the road.
And one of the things that, remember, you know, we have to take into consideration, you know, why you think a lot of persons don't turn over their lives to the Most High is because of them eyes and sex. If you can master what you see and your feelings, well, you're all right. When you come up on that part where your partner cheat or whatever it is, some men is going to ask everything in detail. What happened 2 past that 3? What happened 5 past? What happened 7 past? The lady will always not in that frame of mind to give a detailed description of what transpired. Likewise, the men. Anytime you don't discuss that in full details, either the man are gonna come back or the woman and say, that did missing, me need for ask that, me need for ask that, me need for ask that. And that is something that keeps festering, and it causes more discomfort in the relationship. So when that occurs now, it's up to the 2 individuals to sit down and discuss it. And when you discuss it, make sure you want to discuss it to the T, and then it no reoccur again. Because enough time when infidelity takes place, is the questioning after the infidelity, you know, causes more upstir in that relationship.
Yes, I
Yes,
understand what you're
yeah,
saying, Benson,
yeah.
but sometimes, you know, some people don't want to talk about it.
But
Yeah.
that is the
Some-
problem.
Or
Yes,
don't want to hear.
some people say, what is it that you don't understand? Yes,
Yep.
there was infidelity, it happened, you know, that's it, and what else?
You
But
could
the man
ask for
go ask.
detail all no, but I'm saying you could ask for detail all you want. You
Yeah.
could say, look, let's actually hash it out. Let's talk about it to the T. Let's take, mention all the details. Let me know exactly what happened. And that person might not be forthcoming.
Exactly.
You could be open to hearing every part of that experience.
But remember, it's your soulmate, and if you want it for work, that is what you see.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree. Once it's your soulmate, you should
Yeah.
want to
So
talk
if
about everything,
yeah,
the
if
details
you
and the
Yeah.
ins and outs.
if you willing to make it work
You have to do
with
that.
that person, you understand? So
My nose.
it's more
Sorry, my cold.
a deeper thing wherein we, as individuals we all prone to that.
Yes,
You understand?
for
And
sure.
one thing me not like pretenders, and me not like people who don't be straight up. It is what it is. Newborn, read the comments them for me, please, and
Yes.
and then hear where the people
Um,
please.
Rosie said, sorry, Benson, Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal. Yeah.
Honest.
Faye says, the same way we're going to sit down and talk about infidelity, I hope it works both ways once you have your soulmate. That's what we just covered. We were just talking about that. So, yes, I agree. I agree with you. And Israel says, bro, Benson is on it and is expressing himself with passion.
Fire, fire, fire.
Yes, and it's too right too, because this is the whole point of the platform, to talk about things that sometimes are uncomfortable to talk about.
Yes.
And you might find an angle, a different angle, instead of the angle that you're thinking about to speak about something, bringing up a topic that you're really passionate about. There's other ways of doing it without causing a whole lot of friction.
Yeah, it's like no, it's not passionate enough. Sometimes when you look in society and you really see how women, because a lot of men don't have women crying on the shoulders and saying the man do this or whatever. Remember, people always come to me and I say, them relationship, this, that or whatever it is. That's why me prefer, like, my life or how me think about it. If a person is not a good communicator, me and them can go mesh. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because any problem where you come up on, you can overcome it. That is how a relationship is.
Yes.
You get what I mean? And
Yes.
supposed to be. But what happened? You see, because of the platform thing, not only this platform, because you realize a lot of persons who come on the platform, all majority of them is behind a screen, because them don't be themselves and them they are great
Oh, so you're
pretenders.
talking
Like
about
the
social
song,
media.
yeah, the song will say, "Oh yes, you're a great pretender," because when they're not open or whatever, that's why you have a lot of people is being led astray by the whole not social media and things that they watch movies and whatever it is. But when you have persons who you look to, and they'll be real and open with you and said, "Look, this is how life is."
Yeah,
You
because
understand?
when you talk to, like, just say, your grandparents and the generations before that, they, and especially when I spoke to my granny, they it wasn't a smooth running.
No.
And I consider they were soulmates because they went through the trials and tribulations. They separated, they reconnected, they remarried. They separated, married other people, and reconnected and remarried each other. So I get that. Like, it wasn't a smooth sailing, but to death do them part.
Exactly.
You
Ride
know?
and die, ride and die.
Ride and die.
Ride or die. Yes. And on that note, guys, we are going to have to round up the talk show so we can get into the music show.
The music. Are you
We
ready?
won't be live on YouTube, but I'm going to send the link right now on where you can on YouTube. I'll send the link so you can watch us live. We're all going to be behind the screen, dancing and getting into that festive spirit.
Yes.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, and to thank everybody that tuned in on Friday as well for Benson's show. And apologies once again for not having a show last week, Friday and Sunday. Things happen, unforeseen circumstances. But we will be back in the new year, not next week Sunday, the Sunday after that. We for the Chill and Spill show. We'll be back the following week. Benson will be having his show on the Friday.
Yeah. Before you close, I just want to say what I have to say before I forget.
Okay.
I'm telling you to invite me on the show tonight. That's why a lot of times I don't hear my voice and I don't see me. Yeah, you know, I have to do what the people them are celebrating now. But personally, Chill and Spill, I gotta say thank you to you, Nubian, Zeus, for what I would consider a fantastic, a very marvelous, a very productive 2023 on Chill and Spill.
Thank you.
And I personally, for the persons who watch the Chill and Spill on all the platforms, Bigo, Mixcloud, YouTube, Facebook, I gotta say thank you very, very much for being a part of the family and the GMPC family. And to me, what a wonderful, wonderful year it has been. This is our final show for 2023, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's not saying goodbye, but it's saying goodbye to another chapter.
Yes.
Yes.
And I leave you with peace and love, good manners and proper conduct every time, and all the best for 2024. And thank you very, very much for being a part of this platform. I know at times we have some difficulties, just like a relationship with the platform,
Yes.
but everything is a part of life.
That's it.
And I just want to say, may the most God guide and protect all of us, in everything that we do, right?
Yes.
Amen.
And let us give thanks and praises for the moment now that we are alive and that we are able to say hello to each other, to move about. And one other thing that I must say before I go, please remember to share. Please remember to share. There's somebody out there that is less fortunate. Go and ask your neighbor if they have any roast chicken. Because the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. But remember, today, as the people around us use this season for sharing and caring, please don't just let the season pass by and don't act on what you say it is. Sharing and caring. Look out for each other. Love each other. Nothing can divide us. Nothing separate us. No one, guys, can stop me from loving you guys. Have a
Amen.
wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a prosperous New Year. I feel like I want to preach.
Definitely we've got a preaching vibe. Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
you,
I feel like
guys.
Benson
Dear
has,
love, Hannah, every
said
time.
it. Benson has said it all. Thank you, Lord, for Benson, for blessing us for the finale show for 2023.
Yes.
Again, we do love and appreciate you, and without you, there's no us.
Definitely.
Big up yourself each and every time. You know, like Benson says, sharing is caring.
Yes.
It really is, and there's not much of that going on.
Like and subscribe.
Yes,
Yeah, man,
and follow
sharing
and
is caring.
subscribe. Share the
Yes,
show.
Share the show.
Spread the love.
Spread the love. And don't forget, if you're on Mixcloud, stay on Mixcloud.
Stay on
Yes,
Mixcloud.
and I've sent the
Don't
link.
Don't
I don't
log
know
off.
How long we are going to take for come back on? The next 10 minutes
10
or
minutes,
15
about
10,
minutes?
15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
maximum.
Yeah, so we're not
15.
gonna. We're just gonna close the YouTube, but the Facebooks is still on and the Mixcloud's still on, where you can join us with the musical show.
So don't go anywhere.
Love you guys. Beer love. And remember to support the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't it?
Tell a friend to tell a
Tell
friend.
a friend. Love
Take
and
care,
guidance.
YouTube. The rest of the platforms are gonna be on still. So
Yes.
yeah, bear with us.